And then my goals for Caitlin, I just want her to just destroy everything, right? Like I wanna give her like the extra tools to where now the way the teams used to play her, you can't do that anymore. You can't force her to take these shots. So now what do? You just got to take that. You just got to take these points and just get on the other end, right? So that's my goal. I want her to just feel super comfortable in every scenario, every coverage, whatever it is, and just destroy teams. Right?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Hoops Talk Central, the spot where we keep it real about everything WNBA. It's your boy here, and today we're diving into some spicy news that might just blow your mind. Let's just say, if you thought you knew everything about Caitlin Clark's rise to superstardom, you're in for a surprise. Keith Porter's got a plan that's turning heads, and this could be the start of something legendary. But before we get into it, y'all already know the drill. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and help me hit my goal of 500 subscribers by the end of the month. You're part of the family now. How about this? If you love WNBA content and want to see more deep dives like this, hit that subscribe button. Join the squad and let's grow this community together. Your support makes all the difference. So check it. I was watching Rachel Demita's show Courtside Club, and Keith Porter, the player development coach for the Indiana Fever, dropped some serious gems. And when I say gems, I'm talking about pure basketball gold. He's out here breaking down how he's turning Caitlin Clark into a walking cheat code for the 2025 season. Let me tell you, this ain't just big news for Caitlin. This could legit change the game for the Indiana Fever, y'all. Alright, so here's the tea. Keith Porter said, and I'm quoting here, "I want her to destroy everything. That's my goal." But bruh, destroy everything? This man is not playing. He's talking about giving Caitlin so many tools in her bag that teams can't even figure her out anymore. You think you can box and one her? Nah, she's gonna hit you with a step back three or find the open teammate with a no-look dime. Whatever teams thought worked last year. Yeah, Porter's making sure that's ancient history. Y'all, can you imagine being so good that your coach is out here like, we're just gonna make you unguardable? It's wild. Keith's whole strategy is about making Caitlin super comfortable in every scenario so she can just go out there and wreck teams. And the best part? He's not just building her up offensively. Nah, he's helping her sharpen her defense, improve her conditioning, and become a complete beast on both ends of the floor. Now, let's talk about the MVP talk. Keith Porter straight up said absolutely when Rachel asked if he sees Caitlin as an MVP. I mean, let's keep it a buck. We all see it. The way Caitlin shoots, passes, and leads, she's already got that MVP swagger. And under Porter's guidance, the league better watch out. The Fever might go from being underdogs to top dogs real quick, but it doesn't stop there. Porter's not just building an MVP candidate. He's creating a player who can revolutionize the game. Think about it. Caitlin already has insane range and elite court vision, but now she's about to add even more versatility. We're talking about a player who can handle any defensive scheme thrown at her. You double team her? She's breaking that with a pinpoint pass. You sag off. That's cash from deep. This isn't just good basketball, this is must-watch basketball. And speaking of the Fever, this is huge for them as a team. Let's be honest, the Fever have been rebuilding for a minute now. But with Caitlin Clark evolving into a generational talent, you've got the foundation of a championship squad. Porter's plan isn't just to make Caitlin better, it's about creating an unstoppable offense that makes everyone around her shine. You get Caitlin dropping dimes and buckets while making her teammates better. That's a recipe for rings, y'all. Rings! And can we talk about Keith Porter for a sec? My guy's got a track record, okay? He's been out here developing stars like Alyssa Thomas and DeWanna Bonner. Now he's got the keys to the Fever's player development. And you know he's not just here for a participation trophy. Porter himself said, "I'm excited, I'm nervous. Fully relocating and walking away from everything that I've pretty much grown here in Connecticut is a little scary, but I'm excited for the next chapter because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I'm gonna have to train a person who has the potential to be one of the greatest woman athletes ever with an extreme impact." That's how serious this is. Let's get into the details. Porter's approach isn't just about flashy plays. He's focused on teaching Caitlin how to adjust her pace in the game. He said, for her, just pace. A lot of pick and roll work and just learning how to shift gears and play with different pace.
For her, like, just pace, like the stuff you guys seen in the workout, right? A lot of pick and roll work, and just learning how to like shift gears and play with different pace, right?
That's huge because it's all about keeping defenses on their toes. He's working on Caitlyn's off-ball movement, making sure she's not just a threat with the ball in her hands, but without it too. Imagine trying to keep up with her cutting through screens then. Bam! She's wide open for a three. Or worse, she uses that movement to set up a teammate for an easy bucket. That's chess, not checkers. Porter even compared Caitlyn's development to the top guards in the men's game, saying, I always compare it to the men's side of the game. The top guards. They have so many different gears they can shift from. They go fast when they want, they go slow when they want. Imagine Caitlyn doing that. Controlling the game like a maestro while making her opponents look lost. And y'all know how physical the WNBA is compared to college ball. Porter's got Caitlyn hitting the weight room and working on her conditioning to handle that grind. He's also focusing on her defensive awareness. It's not just about stopping her opponent, it's about reading the whole game like a chessboard. That kind of IQ, that's what separates good players from legends. And don't think for a second that Caitlyn's just taking it easy. Porter said her work ethic is next level. She's clocking in those hours to become not just great, but one of the all-time greats. And let me tell you something else that stood out. Porter said Caitlyn's work ethic is insane. Like, she's not out here resting on her college accolades. Nah, she's putting in the hours because she wants to be great. That's the kind of mindset that makes you a franchise player. Porter even mentioned how grounded she is, a superstar who's still down to earth. Come on, how can you not root for that? But let's talk big picture for a sec. If Caitlyn keeps leveling up like this, she's not just going to change the Fever, she's going to change the league. Think about it. She's already box office, bringing in fans, lighting up social media, and making people pay attention. You add MVP level dominance to that, and she's the kind of player who can elevate the entire WNBA. More fans, more media coverage, more respect. Now that's the ripple effect we're talking about. And for the Fever, this could be the start of a dynasty. I'm talking playoff runs, sold out arenas, maybe even a championship banner or two hanging up in Indy. Imagine Caitlyn Clark leading the way with Keith Porter and the rest of the staff behind her. That's the kind of story that gets remembered forever. And let's not forget, Porter's vision isn't just about Caitlyn. He's creating a culture of excellence that's going to attract other players to Indy. This could change the whole franchise trajectory. So here's the bottom line, y'all. Keith Porter's not just coaching Caitlyn Clark, he's building a monster. And the Indiana Fever, they're about to go from being the underdog to being the team everyone's scared to play. This is franchise history in the making, and I'm here for it. Let me break it down even further. Imagine a team that not only dominates offensively, but also brings that high IQ play and grit every single night. That's the Fever's future, with Caitlyn leading the way. Porter's putting in the work to make sure she's not just a star, but the kind of player who makes everyone else around her better. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a player transform an entire franchise? That's what we're talking about here. And don't even get me started on how this could shake up the league. Teams are gonna have to rethink their whole defensive strategy when facing Caitlyn. She's not just a shooter or a passer, she's a force of nature. If Porter's vision becomes reality, we're not just looking at a new chapter for the Fever, we're looking at the start of an entirely new era in the WNBA. That's it for this video. Let me know in the comments what you'll think about this Keith Porter and Caitlyn Clark duo. Can the Fever become legit title contenders? And don't forget, if you're feeling this content, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and I can't do it without y'all. Let's make it happen. Keep grinding, keep shining, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.